Hi, I'm Catherine, and the beauty routine that I'm going to talk to you about tonight is how I do the nail varnish on my toes. I'm no expert, but I'm just going to tell you exactly how I do it. First, I start by removing the old nail varnish. I use some pads because I find these are far easier and they work a lot better than using nail varnish remover. I've separated my toes with one of these toe separators, which just make it easier to get between the toes and get all the nail varnish off. The pads are just round and they're just impregnated with nail varnish remover, so all I need to do is just rub and the nail varnish comes off quite easily. And it doesn't have that horrible smell, that really strong smell that nail varnish seems to. So that's the first foot done. And now I'm just going to take the polish off my second foot. Again, it comes off quite easily with just a couple of rubs. Right, so that's the second foot done. The nail varnish I'm going to be using is a glittery purpley colour. It's from Boots and it's called Paparazzi. Now I just shake the bottle slightly and then take the lid off. And the idea is to just paint it on slowly and in only a few strokes and keep it even. And I do that on each of my toes. The separators really do help because you find that your toes touch each other, and if you're not careful the nail varnish starts coming off on one of your toes, so these are ideal just whilst it dries. Right, that's the first foot done. So now it's time to do the other foot. Again, just slowly put the nail varnish over the nail. There we go. So we'll leave that to dry for a couple of minutes before we put another coat on. Now the first coat's dry, I can put a second coat on just so that it means the nail varnish will last a little bit longer. And it'll also be stronger and less likely to chip. So you can see it's looking a little bit more intense than it was before. And it's looking a lot more glittery. And the last toe on this foot. There we go, one toe, one foot full of glittery toes. Right, now they've dried on the other foot now, so time to put the second coat on. There we go. turning the brush round because the nail varnish is on both sides. There we go. Last toe, and we're all done. Finally, I'm going to put a top coat on top of the nail varnish just to protect it and make it last longer. Right, I'm using a fast finish top coat again by Boots, and this is touch dry in under 60 seconds, which is brilliant. It means you can be off doing other things again. And I just apply this to the top of the nail varnish that I've already done. There we go. Toe on that foot. That's that foot finished. Last foot now, again, I'll just apply it to my big toe first, and to the rest of the toes. Last toe, and then we're all done. I'll just leave that to dry now. Right, the top coat's dried now, so I can just take the toe separators out. And as you can see, I've got toes with lovely glittery nail polish on, ready for going out. Right, that's my toenails finished. I hope it's helped you next time you do nail varnish on your toes, and good night.